The champs are here. Hillsboro Hops General Manager and President K.L. Wombacher in the house for Sports Sunday. Thanks for joining us, man.
Hey, thanks for having me, Orlando.
We got to get right down to it. I mean, winning is just a habit in Hillsboro. Now 3 championships in 7 seasons. How is this one different than the rest of them?
This one's different because we had a little bit of a layoff. You know, we won back-to-back in 14-15, 2 in the first 3 years, so I think we were spoiled a little bit. And, you know, we got swept the last 2 years in the playoffs. So I think it made us realize how hard it is to win in the postseason.
I remember talking to you at the beginning of the year and you just pointing out so many different guys that you thought were going to be special. But as a whole, did you think all along that this team had what it takes to win it all?
We knew we had good coaching, but we were so young. We had more 18-year-olds than we've ever had. And that was the thing that kind of made me a little nervous going into the postseason, is the lack of experience and going up against teams that have a lot of college players. I wasn't sure our young guys would perform, but they sure did.
You guys go the distance against Tri-City. It comes down to Game 5, and your guys come through. You see the celebration, the dog pile, popping bottles in the clubhouse. We ran into a couple of players as they got back, and we asked them, you know, how special is it? Because, you know, they're only here for a short amount of time, and here's what a couple of those guys had to say, K.L., about the experience in winning it all and representing Hillsboro.
You know, this is how memories and bonds get made that last a lifetime, and to be able to share that with this team, an incredible coaching staff, is extremely special.
We're going to be talked about as the 2019 team, you know, next year and years to come, about that was a team who won it, and we want to be like them, and I think that's pretty cool and pretty special.
So, K.L., you hear your guys say that and represent Hillsboro. What does that mean to you when you hear your guys talk like that?
I think it's part of the culture that we've been working to build in Hillsboro. We want players to come here and feel like they're in the big leagues, and a lot of our guys aren't going to make it to the big leagues. So we want their stop here to be their favorite in all the minor leagues. We want to do things differently here. We want to treat them differently. And I think what matters the most is that they really play for Hillsboro, and I think that's pretty unique in the minor leagues. Most guys are so focused on getting to the next level and getting to the big leagues that I don't think they're very focused on playing for their city, only at the major league level. So to see that exist here and to see that pride that they have of playing for Hillsboro and the pride they have in the organization, that means a lot to us.
You have most of the Diamondbacks' top draft picks that come through Hillsboro, and the Diamondbacks choosing to send them here. What does that say about the Hops, and what does that mean to you to know that the big club are saying, we want our guys to come through Hillsboro?
I think it's a testament to our ownership for putting resources in to make sure that we have a great experience for our players. You know, sending 2 buses on the road, they don't have to do that. It's a big expense to do things like that. And a testament to our front office. I mean, our front office just cares a lot about the players. So it's not just me. I mean, our media people, our social media people, our clubhouse people, our ticket people. I mean, everyone, they really care about the players when they're in Hillsboro. They treat them really well. Our host family program is outstanding, and they care about the players. So the Diamondbacks know if they send a first-round pick or they send a top prospect that we're gonna care about them. We're gonna treat them like people and make sure that they have a tremendous experience.
Is this something you guys already think about in terms of, you know, rings and pennants and stuff like that? What goes into that?
Ring design is starting now.
Is that right?
That's right. That's probably the best part of my job is to you know, start to work on the ring design, and we'll incorporate our coaching staff and get their thoughts in our front office, and that's the best check to write is buying those rings.
What's the one thing where you're like, when we put together these rings, here's what has to be on it?
We try to incorporate something for the players. So one year after we won, everyone was chanting all hopped up. All the players were chanting all hopped up, and so sure enough on the ring we put all hopped up. If we would have won last year, we would have had Bring the E, because that was their theme.
That was pretty good.
You know, so we've got a couple of things. We'll bounce off the coaching staff and see what they want, but we'll definitely incorporate their thoughts.
What's next for you and the Hillsboro Hops?
Now we get ready for our banquet. We have our annual nonprofit banquet November 23rd at the Tiger Woods Center. It's our biggest fundraiser of the year for our charity arm, the Hillsboro Hops Fund. We'll bring former Hops back as panelists and raise a lot of money for youth baseball and softball in the area. And so we'll have a lot of focus on that, and then we'll start to go into planning of what we did well, what we need to improve on the business side of things for the 2020 season.
K.L. Wombacher, President, General Manager of the 3-time NWL champs, Hillsboro Hops. Thanks for joining us, man.
Hey, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.